who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Diablos, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2.
What's up? Appreciate you tuning in to the GM League. Let's see what the Chiefs can do.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
All right, so how this league works is you come to Super Sim, and then if you see at the bottom where it says hit X, it says fast, change that to slow. Then once you have that to slow, you go to jump forward in the game, and then just enjoy the show. Let's see what happens. Go Chiefs!
Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Oh, man, already got an injury. Not good for the Diablos.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Come on, defense, cannot allow that. Oh, don't make me bring another defense coordinator.
But I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the
Hey, y'all,
catch.
thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
He gets enough for the first
Give
down.
it a love. This is a Madden League, GM League. You just draft,
at the 35-yard line.
pick your free agents, make sure you do your training every week. And then it's like being a real-life GM. You're just watching your guys and your product out on the field. So this is against the Diablos, who are actually the Chargers. They relocated. So let's see if we can go 2-0 in the season.
This week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
From the 29, Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to have it here at their
Let's go, Trent McDuffie, baby.
That's something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football in the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
I'm not sure how this
Let's go, my homeboy looking sharp today. Sorry, I will talk more in a minute. I'm feeding the baby right now, so please enjoy the stream. Like and subscribe if you're not already.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now Mahomes.
Hey, thanks, Prios, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Much love.
Complete more. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. The Chiefs at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Kenneth Murray coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge.
Damn it, Mahomes throw the ball away, bro.
You know,
Sorry, we should get a field goal here. I'll take it.
So on 4th down, Mahomes
So what's everybody's Easter plans?
for the Chiefs field goal.
You do anything special?
It's a 41
Around here, we're just expecting the Easter Bunny to drop off
here
a
is good.
basket,
And the
hide
Chiefs
some
are up
eggs.
to a 3-0 lead.
Charlotte's
Well,
good,
it's not
that
the
is.
touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty
little
happy here.
one.
You
Sure you
steal
got
the ball
some
away from them on their
playing
opening
similar to
possession,
that.
and you turn
Hey, I
that
appreciate
into
y'all
the
tuning
early
in.
3-0 lead.
This
You painted
is
the picture perfectly there.
a different style of playing Madden, which I really enjoy because I do enjoy playing Madden, but sometimes like the game itself is just so frustrating because EA
Back onto the
is
field
such a
comes
shit
this
company.
offense, ready for their
They don't put
second
enough work
drive.
into it to really make it what it should be.
The first time they had the football,
So it's
they
really
gave up
cool to
3
play
points
this
off
way
of
because
that,
you just
so
get to
it should be a
enjoy
difficult hole
the
to
building the
overcome.
team, the
Really should, as
drafting,
long as they're not listening
the
to the
free
chatter coming
agency,
from the other side, because when you
things
throw a
like
pick,
that. You know,
look,
making
I
sure
know
contracts are
defensive backs,
signed.
they have a
That's
tendency
a
to
tough
be a
sign.
little bit loud after they take one away.
You gonna get him?
But they also have a tendency to
Woo!
gamble a little
Damn it.
bit
Come
more.
on,
They can go get a
defense.
second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Second catch for him today, and he'll wind up a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down to the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Good defense. Good defense. Keep it up. It's a good turnover.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Up the middle with Eckler. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 points on the
All right, tied up 3-3.
Chiefs
get the ball. Hopefully we can drive it down and get a score. I'm just glad they didn't get a touchdown off that drive. I was really thinking if they're going to have a talk with the defensive coordinator about that. Long pass. All right, Chiefs, let's go.
How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice.
What a blitz, dude. Come on,
it's not
O-line.
make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First
untouched.
hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you're probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Let's run the ball on 2 and 20.
To the 11-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
Tony, baby, came down with it. Oh, my God. I cannot believe he just came down with that catch. So lucky. Let's go.
Yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's pretty funny. They play kind of like real-life Chiefs, man. They cannot run the ball for anything. Nice.
Left side complete to Tony. And they're going to work this down to
Tell you what, man, Tony is something else, dude.
These two teams all tied after
All right, man, pretty good game so far. Both teams have had some big offensive plays that's happened.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. From the 32
Not on Cam right now,
here's
so
1st and
got
10.
the baby, but I will be on Cam later tonight. Streaming some Call of Duty, Fortnite, For Honor, and whatever else I still
On
play.
1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Dang, Mahomes so good, man.
So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll go backwards.
Oh my God, what's it? What kind of play calling is going on here? Freaking, you can't run the damn ball, obviously.
This defense is really throwing around in the first half. They've got to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert now. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
This one seems like both teams keep trying to run. And okay, let's stop, like 6-3 now. We got to do something offensive.
Before you get much out of it.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
All right, they pin us back deep.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up
Time to
1st
see
and 10
what
at their own
we
12-yard
can do. We
line.
really need to do something here.
They'll start on
Another
the
run,
ground
going nowhere.
And the running lane's
Another
non-existent
run,
in this
going
first
nowhere.
half as they'll stop him behind the line. More than a full 3 yards
I mean, the Diablo defense is Chargers. They're doing good.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to match with all that size and beef. That they can
Beat up pretty good right now. They need to step it up and do something about it.
Resulted.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. This is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
Do something with it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to lose yardage.
Dude, that defense is freaking nasty.
Back about 2 yards and also bring
I have
up
to
4.
get on the phone and call Andy and have a talk with him and play call him.
Kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 31, Herbert got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the
Come on, defense.
26-yard line.
Let's stop here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Open man is Palmer. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Michael Dana, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Game. It looks like
So
the
as
Chiefs
they
are going
take
to
it
hold them to a
over,
field goal.
we step aside.
So both teams have drove down the
And for
field,
the
but
second time this
both
half,
defenses
on
got real
comes the
stingy
field
in the
goal
red
unit
zone.
here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And out come the Chiefs now. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday I'll press it a little bit. This might be the case.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Mahomes effect, baby, getting that pass interference call.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got it. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And that is caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Kansas
City. As the first half is
City.
winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Josh Jacobs, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. From there, we head to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And this has been a strange game to figure out. Negligible numbers in rushing. In fact, they're not even in double digits yet. But they've got a halftime lead. Meanwhile, for our home team, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And incomplete on a deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of first at the 32. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
All right, let's go defense. I'll step it up again.
The second half.
Get it stop.
And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
From the 25 on second down, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's go, defense. Keep it up.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really put together a good drive.
Herbert on 1st down now. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring him back within 4. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
Now they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
Yeah, he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
From his own end zone, Herbert. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And they work this out past the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, and not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
On first down, it's Herbert. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Mike Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Diablos had taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
My defense is holding, missing my 2 starting defensive linemen is definitely telling the difference in this game.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's Kelsey on the ground. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. On 2nd and 9. Mahomes. And that's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He certainly didn't like when he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been terrific so far. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5 all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Do something. You got to stop him here.
He's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
There's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes.
Let's go, defense. Come on, man. Come on, step it up.
Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down for
all right, there we go, defense. There we go. We need that.
This
We need
defense
that right
not
there.
budging. Back-to-back
punt.
carries of just 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get it as they stop him.
Not run the ball to save our lives.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
All right, fourth quarter, we got to step it up.
They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they will take over possession of the
Not
football
looking good for the Chiefs right now.
42-yard line. Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete there to St. Brown.
Chiefs defense got to step up the offense. Not playing very well today. Diablo's defense is pretty nasty. I can tell that the 2 starting defensive linemen being out for my team, I'm not getting the kind of pressure that I should be getting. And my secondary is kind of young in the back.
Throwing
I might
again
have
on
to switch
second
that out for
down.
next game because we're getting torched
And a
deep.
gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield
So we're
stripe.
going to stop right here.
The offense on third down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but
for my Chiefs, man.
last week looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
We're not getting any pressure on the backup defensive line. We're not helping. We're only going to be out 2 more weeks, but I'm not looking for free agency and see what kind of free agents I can pick up.
He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount. And he he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll get this down only to the 18. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6. We needed that. Let's go, baby. Heck yes. Let's go. Jalen Watson, baby. He loves picking off old Herb and running along a pick 6 touchdown. Whew, let's go, man. Had me nervous for a minute. Good job. There you go, baby.
But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Diablos 16.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And they have to try and move
That's awesome.
past
We
that
need
pick
that
6
big,
because now they're
huge
dealing with a
turnover.
fourth-quarter deficit.
Huge
and
turnovers.
they need this
Let's
drive
get another
to
one.
end in points.
They've actually been driving on us pretty easily, but hey.
Fresh off of
All
6
that
the other way. It's Herbert
makes a difference is,
the middle, but it's incomplete.
you know, the end score of the game. No matter what the yardage is, plays are in between, it comes down to the end score.
And then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away.
Good defense. Good defense. All right, now let's just drive. Let's get the ball. Go score and end this thing. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow. If you're watching through YouTube, please hit the subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know when I go live. I'm going to start streaming a lot more often from now on, so hopefully you'll tune in and see the show. So I'm not on the cam right now, but baby duty, and we will hopefully have the cam out tonight so I can see you guys and you guys can see me and chat a little bit and play little games and have a little fun. If you're on Twitch, drop me some biddies. I'll take a few pennies here and there. But the main thing is I'd just like you to follow. I appreciate you all for watching. Tuning in.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down lane, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they needed 2. They can only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They started on the ground with Eckler. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Herbert off of play action. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver.
Let's go defense. Let's stop.
No penalty, just an incomplete pass. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second. He'll force the ball free and kept them out of the end zone.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Throwing, Herbert. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Herbert. St. Brown on the catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Herbert to throw. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
26 more yards.
Now Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Herbert going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Herbert. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Herbert operating from the red zone, buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Herbert throwing again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But I'm on the defensive side of the ball. Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0. And this time, they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal. They obviously won with everything he said. I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Chiefs, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.